It's Wits, and here's your host, Tom O'Connor.
Supermarket sweep, and one of these lucky shoppers could win over $3,000 in prizes, including the fantastic Bath Hobby Lock Overlocker, specially designed to make sewing simple and fun with a professional finish to every new creation with thanks to Bath. And dine in style with an elegant 30-piece dining setting featuring an elegant design. The Chanson Rouge fine-sided dinner set comes from Cordon Bleu. So, are you all ready to go shopping? Who bought the Pears Dry Hair Conditioner? You're on! Who bought the Peebo Low Irritant Lemon Fresh? You're on too! And who bought the IXL Superior Marmalade? Well, check into the checkout because it's time for you to spend a fortune on Supermarket Sweep. And here's our host, Ian Duffy.
Thank you, Max. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Nine Network. Half an hour of fun and excitement here in the supermarket with 6 sparkling contestants. Is the only word I can use to describe them. Look, come this way. Hello, Kerry.
sure that you tune in to Lift Wits. You're watching Lift Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to Lift Wits. You're watching Lift Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to Lift Wits. You're watching Lift Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to Lift Wits.
And did the camera come on? Nope, camera didn't come on. Figures. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. How are y'all doing tonight? No, don't look at your clocks. It is not what you think it is. We are actually doing this a little early tonight because I'm missing something. There it is. It's supposed to turn off a little something and it didn't do it. I don't know why it didn't turn off my extra option. But how is everybody doing out there? Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys are having fun. But yes, folks, it is not 7:30. It is actually 6:15. And I actually felt good today after the office. So I'm like, let's spread a little bit of that cheer around. Let's just all enjoy ourselves, get together, have a little bit of fun, and maybe give away some prizes. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome each and every one of you. Each and every one of you. Here's a toast. I didn't bring out the shot glass. I should have. Would like to welcome you to the Listwits Game Show. That's right. It is the Listwits Game Show. A little bit of trivia, a little bit of wordplay, and who knows, a little bit of pricing games. That's what we do around here. We are here every Thursday, every Saturday, normally at 7:30, but I'm thinking I got to move it down a few minutes or a little as often as I can. So we're going to start aiming for 6:15. Not going to guarantee it, but we're going to aim for it. We're going to see what happens, and hopefully we'll get a few early birds in that want to win absolutely nerdy stuff. That's right, folks. That's what you guys win around here. We don't do t-shirts. We don't do glasses, mugs, those sort of things. Just because I never really got the merch shop ever working right. Plus, I'm not that great with graphic design. I'm not. But what we do give away are collectibles, die-cast figures, models, sports figures, statuettes, and a few other things along the way, just depending on how good and how lucky you are tonight when we get to the list. And as I don't really have anybody here, I don't think it's going to hurt to pull the list up tonight. And do we want Billy Joel songs? I don't know. Let me take a look. Yeah, I think we'll stick with Billy Joel songs. Basically, for those of you guys that have never seen it before, it's very simple. It's Family Feud without the points. We basically take a theme, a topic, a word, and we basically make a list of 10 items. And there are a lot more than 10 that you guys could probably find. But the computer has picked only 10 of those items and placed it on our list. So let's get the list up so you guys can see it. And pray I haven't broken it. No, it is not broken. Sweet. We basically do this for 30 minutes. You have 30 minutes to complete the list, find those 10 items, and behind 3 of those items are special rewards. Behind one of them is a small prize, which you can see right here. Whoop. Where we got it. Not counting the car. The diecast car is for our one-player game, which you may have a shot at, because behind one of those is our one-player game slot. And in addition, which I still haven't opened, I keep forgetting to open one thing every time. One thing every episode. And behind one of those slots is a shot at our vault. And the vault is very, very simple. The vault is let's see if it comes on like it should. No, I have to turn it on manually. Figures. Why is the vault not coming on? Why is my vault? Streamlabs, you're murdering me. There we go. Now let's see. It got reset. I knew it was going to get reset. This is what happens when you basically do some stuff to your programs and then you forget to resize them afterwards. Let's get that fixed so you guys can see the vault as well. And as you can see, the vault is very simple. The vault is a 4-digit combination. If you can guess the combination, you get the prize that's in our vault, which is usually our higher end stuff. We have given away statues, Star Wars plates, classic toys. We basically always look for our big stuff and put it in the vault. And like I said, what's in the vault right now is actually a returnee. But we'll worry about that when we get to it. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is now 6:20. Like I said, I just don't have anybody chatting or participating at the moment. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to set this to a 40-minute timer. Because our goal is to have the list done no matter what by 7 o'clock. tonight. So that's what we're aiming for. We're aiming for a 7 o'clock finish for our list. And tonight's list is Billy Joel songs. Again, if you've never seen this before, think Play Nation. Think the old ITV morning game shows where they would give you a word, and that word could be used at the start of a phrase or the end of a phrase, or right in the middle of one, or they could give you a pop culture question. So tonight we are looking for 10 Billy Joel songs, and hopefully we'll get some people in participating, because otherwise I have to sit here and watch the timer run, and I'm going to feel so lonely and so with nobody on. But like I said, I threw everybody off with the early start. In fact, I will wager that's what did it. I will wager that's what did it. It's just basically we did the early start and nobody was expecting it. Oh, wait a minute. You know what else is missing? Just for a moment. And I just realized it. Let's see if it does it right. I've had problems with the cameras. And I'm still having problems with the cameras. There we go. It was like, you were missing the host. Look at the show without a host, right? Yes, I disappear off camera every so often, but that is because there are certain things I do that I don't want to corrupt kids with. That's the vapes and the things in that. Hello, little French lady. How are you doing today? And tonight we are going to do an open game. We're going to do an open game for everybody on the channel. Plus, we're going to test the Google Doc stuff. So we're going to see if that works for us. We'll try a simple test to start with. And then I'll build up towards the duel and the Jeopardy ones. But yeah, I'm doing well. How are you in Show Schnorrer doing? I call him Show Schnorrer now. Because little French lady says he works so hard. Hello, bro. Calls me Listwit, I'll call him bro. So you're not just bro, the Platinum Kin. Or actually it would be bro the Platina Kin. How are you doing today, bros? What is good? What is the good word? There we go. We're back on camera for a minute. Yes, you did. So now you are not allowed to use the letter S for the rest of the night. So little French lady's not affected. Bro, the Platinum King, Litwit. God, that would even be worse to say. Been having a bad. Well, that's what we're here for. We're here to say bad day, no more. We are here to have fun, stretch your little gray cells, and hopefully entertain a little bit. That's what we're hoping for. And as you guys can see, at the moment, we are looking for Billy Joel songs. We are looking for any 10 Billy Joel songs from his entire career. And there's only a couple on here that Amazon off. that I think are relatively easy. Show had his first day after a. You see the timer? See the timer up there running, bros? And his first day off after a month. Well, look at it this way. At least the paycheck will be good. Right? The paycheck should be like super good. Unless it's like under the table and they jip him. And if they do that, tell them they got to deal with this Southern boy. White Wedding, Levon, Uptown Girl, not on our list tonight. All right, we gotta cut those down. We didn't start the fire. Well, wait a minute now. Why'd you get married then if you didn't start the fire, little French lady? That's the question. But ladies and gentlemen, again, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to the List Wits game show. 5 years we've been doing this, where we have given away as many collectibles as we can. Nope, no Piano Man. I'm going to tell you, there's not a lot of obvious number one songs. There's only two, I think, and I'm not sure that one of them is. Little French Lady is the fire. Exactly. She fire and brimstone. Yeehaw. See, I think we could turn her into a real cowgirl. I think. Put her on the horse, give her the rope, the hat, the guns. Although giving her the guns may not be a good idea. Because that might get us in trouble. We'll give her the horse, the rope, the hat. What else? What am I forgetting? The boots. There you go, little French lady. We're gonna turn you into a cowgirl one day and just surprise the hell out of the show. Only the good die young. Goes to Little French Lady. And I will say, I think that's the only one I would say that is a number one. I may be wrong on a couple of others. You're a cowgirl in my... See, there's hope for you yet. There's hope for you yet. But ladies and gentlemen, like I was saying, welcome to the List Wits game show. Every Thursday, every Saturday night. And again, as you guys may or may not have realized tonight, I'm going to try to move it down some. I noticed that when I get done at the office, hey Spock, how you doing? There's like this little gap between when I normally start and when I get out of the office or get out of work. My life, a matter of trust, not there. Moving out, not there. You just mixing up your billies, huh, bro? Spock. was I? So yeah, so like I said, I noticed there's kind of a gap in trivia streamers between when I get out of work at like 5 and 7. Not always, but there is some. So I figured I'm going to fill that little void. I love you just the way you are. Aw, thank you, little French lady. That's so sweet. But it is not on the list. So I am going to try to move it back to 6 or 6:30. Now the reason I say try is when we're going back, when we start working back at the office and I get out at 5, I don't get home till 6:30. So then it's going to get bumped back up a little bit. I'm going to bust my butt to make sure every show is ready. Twisty! What's good, my mom? You're only human. Summer Highland Falls. She got away. Piano Man. So what is going to end up being is while we're contained at home, and again, I don't know how long I thought they were going to let us loose out of containment right now. But St. Louis is being very, very tight-lipped. The last I heard, it was supposed to be May the 4th, and you can tell it's 10 days later. It's 10 days later, so yeah, like I said, we were supposed to be on quote-unquote phase 2 last week. Now, for you guys that didn't hear earlier, we're going to make little French lady into a cowgirl. We just got to teach her. It is keeping the faith or keeping your faith. I will accept either or. So while we're on quarantine, and like I said, I will be honest, I don't expect it to last much longer because people are going nuts in the streets. We're going to try to fill that 6 to 7 o'clock gap with Stop in Nevada. Why do you say that, bros? Phase 1 was basically everybody go home. Phase 2 was they were supposed to be letting the small business owners that were more essential to open back up. So they were going to let convenience stores regularly rerun. They were going to put some doohickeys on them. Like you can only have it like at 25% maximum capacity, 20% for certain things, and so on and so forth. The times they are a change. Our convenience store never did. Our grocery store never really did. But a lot of things in between did. Ironically, I think more of our bigger businesses shut down than our smaller one. That is true. You guys were the epicenter. At least in the States. They're going, for instance, our phase 2 may include the reopening of sit-down restaurants. They haven't said anything about bars yet. The funny thing is the beauty salons are the ones that are fighting back the hardest. They're the ones that basically need to be open. I've seen stories about barbershops and beauty salons and so on and so forth that are literally opening to defy their states. And I think they're going to be included in phase 2 because those are the small businesses that are owned by people. So those are the ones that I think are going to basically, they're the ones that are going to force the hand of governments. Everybody worries about it, bros, but your choice is stay cooped up and let these things like grow out like ridiculously bad, or go out and do stuff and take a chance. She is always a woman to me, not on the list tonight. Right, be careful, but don't stay cooped up. I've been to the grocery store without a mask. I make sure to keep some distance from people because that's what they want. I have been to my convenience store regularly just because that's about the only place I can get to right now. Because with me and Bubbles at home, Bubbles has the driveway blocked. So I can't really go anywhere. Alright, bros, here's what you do. Alright? Yeah, no fairs, no conventions, nothing like that. I want you to find, and I know you're in the New York area, so it may be a little more difficult. Go find you 5 or 6 disc golf discs and go play some disc golf. Go get a golf club. Play some golf. You can find fun stuff to do. Like I said, I couldn't go to... We've closed down. I can't go bowling because it's in a bar and bars are kind of shut down. So my Friday nights are kind of free at the moment. But you can always go outdoors, enjoy some fresh air. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But to say there's nothing fun to do, I gotta finish putting up my back fence because we're getting a greyhound. His name is Luxie Lou, or something like that. Bros, trust me. You're bad at golf, okay? You're going to be one of the few people out there. Nobody's going to care. Exactly. Comic-Cons are postponed. Wizard World got canceled here. I'm trying to think of what else. All my Toy Man shows have been like postponed or put off. Well, let's just say canceled because it's like every 6 weeks. But I'm alright with that. Now, I wish I was as lucky as nerdy and as like I had to go out so I could go stop off at thrift stores and things like that to go looking for stuff. That's the worst thing about All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for Billy Joel songs. We are looking for any song written, performed by the one, the only Mr. Piano Man. Billy Joel. This can be any year, any genre he's done. The computer has picked 10. We've only found 2 so far. We've only found 2. They won't give out new dates until they know phase 3, the final phase is done. Guarantee it. But yeah, like I said, you can always find something fun. That is the easiest thing to do. I got a million Frisbee parks. I got a big Creve Coeur park I could go to. So anyway, because I saw what Twisted City was doing, how are you coming on the bus? Well, I still have to pay some medical bills, so. Yeah, because it's like basically I'm not paying for lunches every day. I'm not paying gas every week now. So how is the food bus coming? Have you broken it down to the mystery machine yet? Yes, I know who I hear. Shameless! So the bus is shameless, or that's the song title? Shameless is not up there. Nobody knows, bros. Nobody is saying. Like I said, if you were in Michigan or New Mexico, phase 3 may not be till November. See, that's what it needs to be called, is the Mystery Meat Machine. All right, so just to check and remember, what were you selling? This is the time, not there. So were you going to take my advice and do everything's $2 truck? You just basically do hot dogs, pretzels, chips, Coke, and it's like $2 per item. And Twisty definitely does this. He goes to extremes. I go to extremes. Billy Joel in 1989. But ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome those of you that are here. He keeps calling it a phrase. All right, bros, I told you you're not allowed to use the S. That does not mean to throw extra R's in there. But I would like to welcome each and every one of you to the List Wits Game Show. We are here every Thursday, every Saturday. While we are on quarantine, we're going to try. Krish, Mr. Gamer, what's good? We're going to try, while we're on quarantine on our 2 days, to move it down from 7:30 to 6:15. Now, once I end up going back to the office, it's going to get bumped back up because it will always take me that long to get through traffic to get home. That's the one good thing about working from home is I get to sleep in, I get out of work, and I've got that extra time that I'm not sitting on the road in traffic. What is good, Chris? How are things going? Uptown Girl, not there. Hello, Miss Cora. How are you doing, gorgeous? Down Easter Alexa, not there. Not on the ones that the computer picked. Innocent Man, The Ballad of Billy the Kid, Big Shot. So yeah, like I said, guys, so we're gonna, wow, and I wish I thought of this sooner. Is, like I said, while we're trapped in the houses, we are literally going for an earlier start. I've kind of come to the conclusion that I really want to get back into full-timing it, or almost full-timing it, in the evenings. Lullaby, good night, my angel, not there. Not there. Which means if I am strong enough, because like I said, I still have days where I'm like, I'm not up for it. Back to 3 nights. But this is only, it'll be 2 with a possible 3. Vienna, not there. Baby Grand, not on our list tonight. You know what I realize what it is? Is this, my studio gets chilly, so I like basically eventually turn the heater on, and then when I'm ready to do the show, I throw the jacket on, I forget the heater's on, and it's like, ah, Twisted! Kidding. Come on. Angry Young Man. 1976 Billy Joel. River of Dreams, not there. If I only had the words to tell you. Is that the name of the song? I don't think that's the actual name of the song. Say goodbye to Hollywood. Yeah, right. They're addicted to Hollywood superstardom. Guaranteed. It's still rock and roll to me. And the worst part is, I think that was like one of the last songs of my favorite rock and roll generation. That's not to say others didn't exist. But I think at that point it just sounded like everything went hip-hop. Light as a Breeze, Cat and Jack, not there. Alright, so we've gotten 4 out of 6. And so it goes. Easy Money. Sometimes I Wish. Christmas in Fallujah. Oh! I have to see that one's actually on my file. She's Got Away. You Are My Love and Adoration, Cora. And you won Paul's adoration. Ooh, Paul, not being nice to Cora. Say hello to our guest host, ladies and gentlemen. Say hello to Paul. Number 5 comes off the list to Little French Lady. Big Ben on Mulberry Street. I know, I tell him all the time, but he doesn't listen to me. See? He doesn't even listen to me. Pressure, why should I worry? Through the long night? Good night, Saigon. All right, so we're down to about 8.5 minutes. And then tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'm voting for an open game. We are going to do That's the Question. Now, for those of you guys that don't remember That's the Question, this is one of those few that is not multiple choice. But what it is we show you every letter in the answer and one extra letter. And that one extra letter will then go through to the big question on the board. In addition, do not forget, we have our 4-letter word right above us, where if you can come up with our 4-letter word, it reads straight down the middle. If I can type Twisty's name right. The Great Wall of China. Blonde over blue. Stormfront. Leningrad. Tell her about it. Tell her about what, Little French Lady? Uh-huh. See, she's keeping secrets from the rest of us. But ladies and gentlemen, like I always say every so often, welcome to the List Twist Game Show. We are a throwback channel to some of your favorites, some of your not so favorites, some games you may never even heard of from around the world. We have UK, we have US, obviously, Canadian, Knuckleheadian. We have a Japanese game, an Australian game or two, a French one, a Dutch one, a South American one. Longest time not there. She's always a woman to me, not on the list. So we are down to 4. And again, do not forget, behind 3 of these slots, whether it's a winning slot or not, there are 3 various rewards. There is a small prize, there's a vault shot, and then there's a 1-player game where you will be playing for a mini diecast Mercedes. Zanzibar, not there. Piano Man 73. Running on Ice. Temptation, no, not, didn't make the cut. Let your heart show you the way. And then it'll what, lead you right over a cliff and down into the deep splash of the ocean. All right, Paul, you got to move a little. You're in my reading line. All My Life, not there. Good night, Saigon. Good night, Saigon. Good night, Vietnam. Good night, Korea. Actually, it's probably morning there. Oh, Twisted getting number 10. This is turning into a twisty little French lady list. Who's going to break their streaks? Who's going to break their streaks? Close to the borderline? Yeah. A Matter of Trust. Is that there? No, that's actually not there. And we are down to 3 minutes. We are down to 3 minutes on the timer. Root Beer Rag. His only polka-ish song, I think. All About Soul. Now, I'm going to be really mad if the 3 winning slots are 1, 3, and 6, and those are the 3 nobody gets. Did you, little French lady? Oh, you did. Sorry, I missed it. I will fix that. Ah, bros, finally. Breaks the streak, all for Lena. I thought we would play. I did miss it. It was there. I saw it. Hey, don't look at me, bros. Guessed it. You know what that means, right? That means there's at least definitely one winner. So you better watch your back, bros. Twisty gonna be coming after you with the markers. They're like blacking over the eyes so you can't see anything. State of Grace, not there. All right, I'm gonna ask why. All right, so we are down to 2. The Stranger, Traveling Prayer, She's Always a Woman. All good guesses. Flip Flop Girl. Shades of Grey. You may be right. So if we threw you on the barbecue, Twisted, you'd light up in all sorts of pretty colors, wouldn't you? It'd be exciting and painful. Ladies and gentlemen, we have hit all zeros. We have hit all zeros. Sometimes it's the best. Oh, Crisp, right before I revealed anything, says. Game's over? No. That's just your fantasy. Sometimes a fantasy. All right. So with that, we got 9 out of 10, which means there are definitely 2 winning slots. Let me do something really quick so I can fix this. Oh, it's not going to let me fix it that way. Damn it. It's not going to let me fix it that way. That sucks. Whoa, what the hell happened to my board? Okay. Angry Young Man was Twisty. 3 was Bros. I was going to go in there and fix the one for Little French Lady, but apparently Resnack left off 1 bug. Alright. Great Wall of China was Twisty. See, this is why it's good when I can remember who did what. Big Man on Mulberry Street was Little French Lady. I think. Let me make sure. Yep. Only the Good Die Young was Little French Lady. Keeping the Faith was Little French Lady. And I Go to Extremes was I think that was Little French Ladies as well, but let me make sure. Nope, that was Twisted's. All right, so the only one, and it's not up there now, so you had 4, but Little French Lady actually got Honesty before you. I will tell you, the one you guys did not get behind number 6 was Famous Last Words. From 1993. It was, I want to say he was ready to call it quits, and then he changed his mind or something like that. I forget off the top of my head. I gotta wait for that spider to drop. All right, so we know there are definitely 2 winners up here. The question is, which 2? Now, I'm going to hope and pray that even though it erased the songs, it did not erase the winning slots. So we're going to find out pretty much in a unstandard fashion this time. Little French Lady, Bros, Twisted, it erases all the slots. All right, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to reload the list. And I am going to start with Little French Ladies. She had 10, 4, 7, and 8. 10, 4, 7, and 8 were Little French Ladies. 2, 5, and 9 were Twisted. 3 was Bros. Oh, and the small prize is gone. All right, so that means we still got a vault shot. We still got a 1-player game. The question is, did it go to one of the little French ladies? Last chance, little French lady. Not there. And that means we turn our attention over to Twisty. And Twisty had 2, 9, and 5. Not there. Holy mackerel. Bros got 1. Singing Gamer got 1. And guess what? We got 2 slots left. We got 2 prizes left. So the question is, what is it Singing Gamer got? What is it that Bros got? Singing Gamer gets a vault shot. It's a vault shot for Singing Gamer. All right, Singing Gamer. You get to choose one of the dials that we're going to take an incorrect number from. So would you like us to remove an orange number, a white number, a blue number, or a green number? No, you cannot have my slippers, bros. You cannot have my shoes. All right, we are going to get rid of one of the greens. And the number that is removed is the 4. So with that, Chris, your first number can be, whoop, I went the wrong way. A 1, a 3, a 4, a 6, or an 8. So what would you like the orange number to be? 1, 3, 4, 6, or 8? All right. Singing Gamer says, let's go for a 4. All right, we set the orange to a 4. The white number must be a 0, a 9, a 6, a 4, or a 1. Which number would you like for the white dial?
We're going to make you at home and our contestants here instant experts on 2 new subjects, and we do it by giving you all the answers.
All right. Singing Gamer says it's a 1. All right. That gives us the blue dial, the one with the most on it still. We have a 0, a 1, whoop, a 4, a 6, 8, or 9. Hello, red. See, there's somebody I threw off with the early start. I know I threw red off. 0, 1, 4, 6, 8, 9. All right, we are going 8. And we lock that in. And our final number must be a 1, a 3, a 6, or a 9. 1, 3, 6, or 9. Yeah, like I said, Red, what I was telling everybody at the start is while I'm in quarantine or trapped at home, I am going to probably move the show up like an hour and a half, give or take. All right. Singing Gamer says the combination to our vault is 4181. We are going to lock that in. And there is the code being locked into the computer. And we hear trombones. No, it doesn't actually open, bros, because it was like just a little too graphic-y for that. Although I was thinking I might talk Russ into seeing if we can make it do it. But, like I said, I already know what kind of programming that would take. Now, if I had, if I could figure out, if I could get the Dream software on the PlayStation and figure out how to move those over to, like, a video clip, then that might be possible. But I have not bought Dreams, and I'm probably not going to. Oh, so the vault remains closed for a little bit longer. And that means we take ourselves over to Bros, who has a one-player game for him. Sax and violins. So with that, bros, we are going to take you to your one-player game. All right, bros, are you ready to find out which one-player Price is Right game you will be playing? Bros will be playing Pocket Change, one of my all-time favorites. You shouldn't use your credit card code. I will tell you, this is one of my all-time favorite Price is Right games. Because you could play really bad and still win. Or you could play brilliantly and still lose. Alright. So, bros, what you are going to be looking for is the price of an Acura RDX all-wheel drive with A-Spec and Tech packaging. The Acura RDX offers something a little different in the small luxury SUV class. A well-built interior, excellent ergonomics, and better than average cargo and passenger space with features such as navigation, leather, upholstery, blind spot monitoring, rear cross. I gotta shorten that. That's too long. I think I gotta stop with features. All right, bros. So what you are playing for, just to show you, is that Mercedes right there. That is a Mercedes 280 diecast, I think. I think it's a 280. Yep, it's winnable as long as you have luck in the envelopes. And right now, I will sell you that for 25 cents. But I might raise the price on you just a little bit, depending on how well you play. Up on the right, you see our pocket change board and the price of the Acura RDX, which we know is $40,000 plus. All right, so I'm going to give you the 4. What I need from you, bros, is the next number in the price of the Acura. If you give me the correct price, I won't raise the price of that Mercedes. If you give me a wrong number, I will raise the price of the Mercedes by 25 cents. Not a lot, but enough. Number 7 is the number a 7. It is a 7. Wow, nice pick, bros. Which means you get to choose one envelope off the wall right now.
$1,000 bank. Is this one of them? Or is it this one? Or this one?
So which envelope would you like?
This game of hide and seek has these 9 celebrities. Abe Vigoda. Alice Coakley. Joanne
Now, the envelopes are numbered from 1 to 20.
Dan Murray.
So you want envelope number 3?
Liz Torres. Robert Hedges.
Is the 20 envelopes that surround the price tag right now.
Break the bank. Now meet our host, Tom Kennedy.
All right, envelope number 3 now belongs to Bros. All right, Bros. Now there is some amount in there. It could be empty. It could have a quarter. It could have 75 cents. We don't. It could have $2 in it. We don't know. But I'm going to let you get 3 more envelopes. All you got to do is tell me the next number in the price of that Acura RDX. What is the next number in the price of the Acura? He says it's a 5. Is it a 5? No, it is not a 5. And as you can see, the price of the BMW just went up 1 quarter. All right, so we still need that third number. What is the third number in the price of the Acura? Audience trying to help you out. Cora says it's a 9, Bros. Bros gonna take her advice? Is it a 9? No, it is not a 9. And the price of the Mercedes just went up to 75 cents. You got a 50-50 shot at getting the third number, Bros. He says it's a 1. Is it a 1? It is a 1, and that is your second correct number, which means you get to choose another envelope. Which envelope would you like, Bros? Anywhere from 1 to 20.
And on today's program. And now, please welcome the man with all the questions and answers, Keith Chegwin.
All right, envelope 13 is now yours. Now here's the good news. The maximum this car value can go up is another 75 cents, providing you don't double pick numbers. But I got a funny feeling you're going to get it right on the first guess. What is the fourth number in the price of our Acura? Is it Cora's 9? It is. And that means you get to pick another envelope, Bros. Which envelope would you like this time? Number 9 for number 9. All right. We got a 50-50 shot on the last number, Bros. We're either going to keep the price of the Mercedes at 75 cents or it's going to go up to $1. Which number? Is it a 5 or a 0? He says it's a 0. Is it a 0? No, it's not. It's the 5. So the Mercedes has gone up to $1. But you still get to pick one more envelope. So which envelope would you like? Number 20 it is. All right, now I'm going to say, I don't think $1 is hard to beat. All we need is basically 2 good envelopes. 2 good envelopes puts us at $1. So we want to see 25s, 50s, and 75s. That's what we would like to see. If your grand total after that 4th envelope is open is $1 or more, that Mercedes is yours. All right, bros? And we are going to start with envelope number 3, which had 25 cents in it. That is a very good start. We are halfway there, and we got 3 envelopes left. So we want to see a 50-cent piece. 50 cents piece, let's get rid of all the buildup, all the glory, and just win this car for bros. Oh, only a nickel. Come on. Whoop, get back there. 55 cents. Now we need some quarters. We don't want anything below 25 cents. We don't. We need a pair of quarters right now. And in envelope number 9, we get a quarter. 80 cents. So we got some drama, folks. Yeah, the rusty nickel. All right, bros. It is very simple. Anything at a quarter or better, you win the Mercedes. Anything below a quarter, and you just get whammies. The actual value in pocket number 20 is... Oh, it's only a dime. Guess which one burned you, bros? It was the 5. If you had picked the 5 on the first guess, you'd have had it for the 75 center. Came up a dime short. That was close, though. But with that... Bros is taking me for... his Mercedes right now might be a 2-wheel bicycle, little French lady. All right. So, with that, give me 1 second because I am going to flip this over to intermission for a second. Oh, and for you, if you guys want to help me test something, well, come on. There we go. I'm borrowing this from Liquid Courage and Company. See if I can get the spreadsheet to open correctly. And basically, it's a quick form where you guys can put in your guesses. You don't have to put them in chat if you don't want other people to see what you're guessing. Okay, it's up to you. If you guys can do it, it'll help. If not, don't worry about it. This type of form will be getting used for the games you guys normally whisper to me on. That's Duel, Beat the Pack. It will be used for Countdown. And I forget what the other one is I've got set up for. But basically, put your username in the thing, and you can guess. You can guess as many times as you like. It'll timestamp your guesses, or at least it's supposed to timestamp your guesses. We'll see. Because like I said, this is the first time I've used it, and I don't know how it's going to turn out. Okay? So... yeah, I kind of do. If you guys let me know, and then I can go look. All right, let me find a new co-host to replace Paul. Give me 1 second, because I only have a limited number of co-hosts, like immediately where I thought I'd put them all. The problem is, I don't think they make alerts for those. Spot. I don't think they actually make alerts for those. Say hello to Mr. Bumblebee. Oh, Bumblebee, you're way too close to the camera. Way too close to the camera. There we go. Say hello to Bumblebee, ladies and gentlemen. He's our new co-host. I gotta get the other camera working so I can use that for my co-host's spot, which was what it was intended for. But it doesn't always work. I'm still mad I thought Predator. I saw Two Governors, 1987, and I'm like, I had it, and I got to think, I was like, okay, who's the game show host? And I just kind of hoped Carl Weathers had been a game show host at something, but he wasn't. I even actually looked after the fact. I even looked after the fact. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are helping to volunteer with the form, I greatly appreciate it. It is, just one more time. Yes, he is a plushie. See, he's a plushie Bumblebee. My Bumblebee. Which reminds me, I gotta finish my Transformers list at some point. Let's see if I can get Paul to help him stand up. Nope, Paul doesn't even want to help him stand up. Bumblebee, you're my co-host. You're supposed to stay on camera. No, it's not running yet. I just give everybody where the form is. And I'm trying to get Bumblebee to behave. He don't want to behave. All right, my co-host will be back on here very shortly. I got to find a seat for these guys. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's see about getting started. Thank you for the first guess in there. And yes, that means it works. Uh-oh, why is he doing the same clues? Uh-oh. It's doing the same clues. It should not be doing the same clues. I'm going to see if it changes clues after this one. All right, my clues are screwed up. Hold on. Because it crashed on me when I was working on it. And I thought I might have fixed something, but I didn't. Ah, nope, I didn't. Okay. Oh, why are you doing that? You should not be doing that. Hold on. Give me a second. Like I said, I kind of did a rush job on changing something on this. All right, so let's see if this fixes it. Nope, still screwed up. Hold on. Why is it only using the first clue? All right, give me a minute. I got to figure out why it's sticking to the first one. This should not be happening. It worked great when I was testing it, and then, like I said, I didn't save it, and it bombed on me at some point. Bear with me 1 minute, guys, while I check something. Oh, I see what it is. Damn it. Bear with me, it was a screw up on my part. You know what it was doing? It was going through all 15 clues before you guys even saw the first one. All right. Let's reset this. Bear with me. All right, I need that one. And again, yes, Spock, that's what this is for. Now it's doing it right. I had something in there that I goofed and didn't realize I had in there. Oh, come on. Now it's not doing the... No, it's still not right. Hold on. It's almost right. Like I said, I know what it is because I actually remember my code. Cover of X. Wait a minute. Why are you doing this? Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I see what it is doing. I got to figure out why it's doing it. Oh, I see why it's doing it. Because I took one other line out. Okay. Don't ask me how it didn't save what my changes were. It didn't, which is annoying. I'm going to use this one. But yeah, there will be, well, it's resetting it. Hold on. God damn. It's like I remember all of these until the last minute. Stop. It's a good thing I actually decided to do it this way. And one more bug. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Like I said, I know what it is. It's amazing how much I can actually remember of my code. Just off the top of my head. But fortunately, it was only like about 4 lines. Okay. And I'm going to save that just to make sure it doesn't lock up on me. And then I'm going to pray it behaves. So we'll know in a minute. There we go. I'm so sorry about that, folks. It was all screw-ups on my part. Now, here's the thing. When you use the forms, you can actually do edit your response. So if you want to change your answer later, you can. was weird. It was like I knew I'd made those changes, and I swore I had made the saves, but not one of my saved things was in there. Not one. And this helps it go a little faster. At least I think it does, because I actually broke this down. I think I reduced it from like 45 seconds to a clue to 15 seconds per clue, which may be a little too short. Or actually, I think it's like 10 seconds. Yep, glitches and typos happen. Trust me. I went through. I had gone through some of. I had gone through some of my files, particularly for this. And boy, howdy, was it like messy. All right, so again, if you guys use the forms, great. If you're not using the forms, that's all right as well. Don't worry about deleting them, Russ. Like I said, I would like everybody to use the forms, but if you can't, you can't, because not everybody's got web pages up. All right, so what do you guys think? Do I need to make the clues take a little longer or a little less? Like I said, if you guys can use the forms, fantastic. I will say there will be certain games where you better use the forms. No. The other chat bots. All right, a little bit longer. All right, let me get in there and decode it. It was indeed Bob Dylan. And now I'll tell you, here's why I would like you guys to use the forms, because it timestamps them. Because I have to give it to Red Walrus. Because he got it first, but little French lady got it in the... Oh, damn it. There we go. Got it first in the chat. Whammies. Add little French lady. The chat is going to get less. So basically, if you use the forms, you get more. If you use the chat, you're going to get less. All right, so give me a minute and let me do this. I'm going to increase the timer. Up to 30. Oops, stop the timer. I'm going to go 30. So we're going to see if this helps. Dude, you remember how I told you, Russ, I get addicted to certain things? I'm getting addicted to now using the timer. And we got the timer working on the list, and it's in my Jeopardy board. It's in the list, and it's in the Jeopardy board now. All right, we're going to try one more. Oh, I got to fix that. Damn it. That was my other miss. I knew I was going to miss something else. I knew I was going to do it. stop my timer. And then I gotta save it. Just to make sure I save it and it doesn't crash on me. All right. Editing. Select, selection pane, show all. All right, guys, let's find out if this, wrong letter, J. Oh, that's why it bugged out earlier. I couldn't figure out why it bugged out earlier because I forgot. All right, I think we got it. I think we got it. Modern training. Hey, that's how it works. That's how it works. Now, you guys will probably recognize this one in a heartbeat because it didn't do what I thought it would do. It didn't really randomize it. Did you use the edit on that one, Red, or did you do a brand new form? It's fine, like I said, it's just so I can figure out on this. Okay, cool. Now, like I said, the forms will have to be used on dual. And when we do Jeopardy, when I do get to final Jeopardy, it will have to be used on those. But yeah, I want to thank LK. He talked me into using these because I'd seen how his had worked. And it was like, oh, this works perfectly for some of them. Especially the ones where I don't want you guys seeing each other's answers. And what I will probably do, you can't get the form open. What's it telling you, Spot? Because I don't lock them. It should tell you something. Definitely not the Wild Stallions. And let me know if it pops a clue in there twice. Can you copy paste any message you say? Because now it's actually working. It's doing it because I think Google account error. Log out of Google and log back in.
This is the personalized license plate of a grain salesman. If you can figure out that it says rolled
It thinks you're in. It thinks you're logged in with a bad password. I think. No, Red doesn't. I need to give him access so that he can upload Quizzy's parts for me. That was supposed to be on my to-do list Sunday, and I forgot about it. No, right now, you and Liquid Courage are the only two that have access. And it's only to the games folder. Yeah, I got to give Red access to the graphics files. Which reminds me, Red, send me a whisper so I remember to do that tonight. Yeah, it should be open to everybody because I've got it set as shared all. Let me double check. Oh wait, that's the that's the spreadsheet. Spreadsheet should be locked to me.
Brought to you tonight by Wonderfully Mild Zest that gives you the look and feel of a fresh, clean, naturally healthy complexion. And here is your host.
All right, so I think this is better for the clues. What do you guys think? I can cut it down a little.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tic-Tac-Toe. This is the game where two players compete against each other by answering questions to line up three X's or three O's vertically, horizontally, or diagonally to make Tic-Tac-Toe.
Yeah, it should be. That's what it should be, but I don't have the form open at the moment. I only have the spreadsheet open, seeing who was actually going to volunteer to help and use it. Google, I think it doesn't know you. It doesn't know your account, Spock. Or you don't have a Google account. All right, so I will check my form share in a minute. Like I said, it will be that's probably because your password was cached. And the final answer was Aristotle, not Socrates. Everybody went with Socrates. It went for the... All right, so let me check something. Give me 1 minute, and I'm going to check and see. So we're going to check the what's my line form. That's the easiest one to check. General. Edit after submit. Limited collect responses. Nope. Nope. Okay, so that's good. Send. Link. Oh, I know what it may be, Spock. Give me a minute. I just realized what it might be. Do me a favor and try that one. I forgot somebody told me if I shortened it, it may not work. And just let me know if you can get to it. Let me know if you can get to that one. Somebody told me if I use the shortened link, it may not work. Hey, Quackster, how are you doing today, my friend? Let me know if that one works, Spock. And then after this, folks, after we do this test, we will jump over to our open game tonight. Right now is basically the What's My Line in intermission, but we were testing Google Forms while we were doing it. This is basically when I need to get off camera or I need to do something. But I figured I'd test it while we were here because I needed to test the Google Forms. A Vietnamese version of my story involves fish bones and the boiling of my sister. Ugh. Yeah, Red, I'm with you. I like the fact that the pictures are going to be a lot closer to the face. So I think it'll make it a little bit harder. As in many international versions of my tale, I am a cruel murderer. Spock, did the longer link work? In some versions of my story, there are tales of incest. Golly. And I make fun of certain movie writers changing from horrible stories to good stories. And everybody say hello to Bumblebee. He is our guest host at the moment. He just doesn't want to stay stood up. Bumblebee just he's like a pain in my butt at times. Hey, Moldy, how are you doing tonight? And then, like I said, guys, after this, we're going to do the open game tonight. And the open game tonight will be, That's the Question. Ooh, damn, I just had a bunch of skips. Let me look, Spock. We're doing what's my line? You get the sheet open. Yep, it actually worked. It did work, so you are good to go. So, and that's the longer link, right? Hey, Jess. Nope, nobody has guessed the 4-letter word yet. All right, I got to fix that to include the longer link, though. Because apparently the short link does not work for everybody. I had forgotten LK had said something about that last week. I would love to know why Charter loves to slow my internet down right about now. Yeah, it's only going to show you the... Okay, so it was the long one. All right, so I've got to flip those all back to the long addresses. The one that says form.gle is not doing the form for you. See, that helps. Believe it or not, that helps. Now I know. That means I got to go fix all of them. That tells me I got stuff to fix. Yay! You know, the good thing is if you got to fix it, that means you got to improve it. And if you got to improve it, that means you can always make it better. But how are you doing today, Miss Jess? How is your fine Thursday? Let me make sure. Yeah, Thursday. But ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are here, welcome to the List Wits Game Show. We are here every Thursday, every Saturday. Right now we're trying to move it back in time to about 6:15 Central Time. It's like just after midnight Greenwich Mean Time. She is considered the oldest of all the Disney princesses. She is Cinderella. No, actually, Snow White is one of the youngest. Snow White is only 14. Now, how's that to scare you? 14-year-old and living with 7 dwarves. Yeah. But yeah, the Cinderella story, if you ever pay attention to the international versions, are mean. And she is not the nice, dainty princess. She is a total cold-hearted, evil girl as well. It's like there's no good guys and no bad guys in any of those. All right, guys. So as I promised, we are going to jump over to our main game. And tonight's main game is a game you can win a fabulous prize with just one answer. And I'm going to stop this music for a second. It is the game, That's the Question. All right, for this game, it is very simple. You got to answer one question. Here's the catch. You don't know any of the letters in the question. To reveal the letters in the question, you're going to have to answer a toss-up question. Now, we're going to show you the toss-up questions, and then we're going to show you the answer, alphabetized. But we put one extra letter in the answer. That letter will be the letter that goes into the primary question. So if the extra letter is an E, you'll see where all the E's are. If it's a C, you'll see where all the C's are. After you reveal the correct letter, you get one guess at our mystery question. You answer that question correctly, you win the game. If not, we go to the next question and we keep playing. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to refill my board because that is the question on the board you have to answer. Now, I will tell you, there are no B's, C's, J's, K's, V's, or Z's in that question. I have given you every letter that's in there, just in alphabetical order. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready to play That's the Question? Let's see some emotes for if everybody's ready. Thank you, Red. I don't care which emote. I don't care if they're mine. I don't care if they're somebody else's.
Hidden in this jumble of letters is the name of the world.
Bumblebee says, "Come on, folks. Say you're ready. Say you're ready."
Now you see.
My co-host wants to actually press buttons on the keyboard.
Now. U C N. Now you see it.
So we know Red's ready. What about everybody else?
Host of our show, Chuck Henry. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Welcome again to Now You See It.
Waiting to see if everybody else is ready to go. You guys make it hard for me to know when we're ready to start. You know that, right? Not ready. All right. With that, ladies and gentlemen, your first question is on the board. Which African country was formerly known as the Gold Coast? Which African country was formerly known as the Gold Coast? And your letters are AAFGHN. Again, this is open to everybody on the chat. You have 1 minute per question. which African country was formerly known as the Gold Coast? Your letters are A, F, G, H, and N. So just remember again, there is one false letter in there. There is one false letter in there. Correct, little French lady. It is Ghana. Ghana was originally known as the Gold Coast. And with that, little French lady, we are going to show you all the F's in our mystery question. So, little French lady, can you answer that question? Hey, Red just likes it when people are competing against him. I like it when people are competing against him. Even if it's another Canadian. All right, no guess from little French lady, which means we go to the next question on the board. Yes, it's purple because aliens don't wear hats. The Seminole leader who waged guerrilla war against the United States Army in the Florida Everglades. He was treacherously captured and imprisoned on the pretext of peace talks by General Jessup. And your letters are not in alphabetical order. I think this one just gave it to you. I think I've had problems with this one twice. This same question has screwed me over twice. Correct, Resnack. It is Osceola. And I'm hoping that does not screw up everything else on my board. And with that, we show you the L's on the board. And now I'm worried. Yeah, there will always be a missing letter. I got to figure out why it didn't alphabetize that one. I swear it worked earlier, except for that question. No, there wasn't. There was not an extra L in there, or it had been at the end because it didn't alphabetize. It's supposed to do it basically. Puts the word, adds the letter at the end, and then re-alphabetizes it. All right, no guess, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to be kidding me. I swear this game ran perfectly earlier and now it's crashing on me. No, because it doesn't care. It honestly does not care. Technical difficulties, folks. Hold on. Why are you crashing on me? All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna... I swear this worked beautifully during practice. It worked beautifully during practice, so why is it acting up now? Alright, give me a minute, guys, because it's wanting to open everything back up. I gotta do one emergency save, so. Because otherwise Chris's vault guess will be pretty much invalidated. Crap. Bear with. Sometimes I think I try too hard. Alright, it's not saving that way. Damn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, these four players are about to make instant decisions under pressure. Only the
One of those nights, guys.
all the money on pass
Like I said, that's the worst thing is. Let me do this. Then I'm going to close that one and reopen it. We're going to see what happens. Why are you opening in? It is literally reopening my files in autosave mode on everything. All right. Let's try this again. No, duplicate letters are not an issue in this one.
Tonight, the pressure is on for one very special contestant. Passing the buck has never been so important for our four-night carryover champion, Michelle. But will her nine opponents stand in the way of her...
All right, guys, I think I got it sort of fixed.
It's time to play Pass the Buck.
But we got to start from the beginning. I'll know in a minute. Like I said, when I saw it did Oscala and it didn't duplicate or it didn't alphabetize, I started to worry. All right, the Templeton prize is awarded in what field? The Templeton Prize is awarded in what field? Yeah, but it gets frustrating when you you get everything working. You've tested it 1,000,000 times. It works, and then it just dies for no reason. That's what always gets me. Is I can run it 1,000 times in practice, and I literally ran it so I revealed every letter in the question for me. Yeah, there will be a couple of them will be the same question. So you already know the answers to 2 of them. The Templeton Prize is awarded in what field? But yeah, it's always the worst part. Is I can run it 100 times the day of the broadcast, making sure I've got every bug out of the way. And then I'll get to the broadcast and it will either hang or it will just stop. Or it'll do what it did a minute ago. The Templeton Prize is awarded in what field? Nobody got that one. It was religion. The Templeton is awarded in religion. And with that, we will show you all the E's on the board. And we go to question number 2. Which world leader did the CIA try to kill with exploding cigars? Which world leader did the CIA try to kill with exploding cigars? Now, you guys should know this one, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Damn it. You know what it is? The board didn't show up. Give me a minute. I just realized that. And Spock didn't say anything. Spock usually catches me on that. And the 4-letter word didn't show up. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to get this fixed. Let's see. We're going to close that. Don't save. Close that. Don't save. You know what it was? It auto-recovered everything. And I forgot it changed the names of the files. I mean, I'm a dummy at times. I really am. You were dealing with bathroom and pest messes. That's all right, Spock. It wasn't on you. It was on me. I should have looked at my screen, and I didn't do it. That was all on me. See, Spock's my normal floor director. But sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. All right. Now I think we got it. I hope. Don't do this to me, computer. This game should not be broken. It really shouldn't. Yeah, but we don't have one because it's hanging. It's hanging and I don't know why. It should not be getting hung. God, I love this game and it's giving me a headache. All right, give me a minute. I'm going to go check one of my codes and make sure I didn't screw something up. Give me 1 second, guys. I swear, guys, I promise y'all, I had this thing working to a T during practice. All right, so it's getting to question 2 is the problem. It'll be back in a second. I blame Bumblebee too. All right, let's see what happens. Which dictator was chased out of Nicaragua by the Sandinistas in 1979? Which dictator was chased out of Nicaragua by the Sandinistas in 1979? No guesses? It is Somoza or Somoza. All right, so we're going to reset the board. And I am going to pray our result. Visible? I think I found where my bug is. We'll find out in a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I think I found my bug. I think I found my bug. We'll know in a couple of moments. This is a godlike being which has lent its name to the mythos August Derelf attributes to Lovecraft. This is a godlike being which has lent its name to the mythos August Derelf ascribes to Lovecraft. And your letters are CHHLRTUU. This is the godlike being which has lent its name to the mythos August Derleth ascribes to Lovecraft. CHHLRTUU. See, Cult Hulu, nope. It is Cthulhu. It is Cthulhu. And with that read, we are going to show you all the R's on the board. And I'm going to check one more thing while I'm doing this. Oh, see, I know why it's bugging out. I just realized why it bugged out. Because if it gets to a question that's not a letter, it loops. So bear with me. I just realized that. That was my bug. All right, that should take care of it, I hope. The next question on the board. Which military rank? Whoa, wait a minute. It gave me a different question. What is the oldest mission city in the Western Hemisphere? What is the oldest mission city in the Western Hemisphere? Nope, not San Antonio. Don't you hate it when you realize what your bug is, so you fix it, and then it throws another surprise at you? It is not San Antonio. What is the oldest mission city in the Western Hemisphere? Ladies and gentlemen, you were on the right track, Spock, except you were in the wrong country and you left some letters off. It was Santo Domingo. It was Santo Domingo that was the oldest mission city in the Western Hemisphere. So nobody gets to guess where the T's are. And we go to the next question. This term means the greatest width of a boat. I am going to lose this message box because it is screwing up some stuff. I already know what the final answer is, so. This term means the greatest width of a boat. And it didn't alphabetize it. It is a beam. All right, hold on. Apparently there are more bugs in this program than I want to admit. Now, I need my message box. The question is, where do I need it? Let me try putting it back down here again. All right, got it. Red? Hey, CSJ, what's good? I don't know why it's not alphabetizing them. It should be alphabetizing everything. Yeah, like I said, I'm still getting skip frame Spock, so it's probably on me tonight. I'm going to bring it down to even more here shortly because it's down to 3,000. I might have to drop it to 2,500. This was the nickname. It's not alphabetizing it. Hold on. Why is this thing not alphabetizing my words? This game is apparently broke tonight.
From the Tropicana Hotel,
And I got to figure out why.
Las Vegas Gambit. And here's your host, Wink Martindale.
I'm not happy. Like I said, I'm fighting my game tonight, Jess. It doesn't want to work. Yeah, it's got more issues than Kleenex has tissues right now.
Ron Naylor. They're with us today on Time Machine. And now here's John Davidson.
Because what it's doing is if it's adding the letter, it's alphabetizing it. If it's not alphabetizing the letter, it's not doing it.
And now a game of high stakes, where every decision is a gamble and every move could be your last.
All right. I hate to say this, guys, but due to the technical difficulties, I got to go fix this one. I don't know what's wrong with it. I must have flipped too many switches. I'm mad now. I am mad. Because, like I said, for whatever reason, this one croaked on me, and it shouldn't have. So I got to go do some fixes to that one. It's all right. I come prepared.
Welcome to Las Vegas, and welcome to Caesar's Challenge. Now, this is
It is not the same thing, but
also this $45,000 Lincoln Mark 8.
I am not going to save that because I got to fix that. Guess what I'm going to be doing tonight after I finish the broadcast? Now, if this one dies on me, I'm going to be really ticked. All right, we're going to start from the beginning. I promised an open game. We're going to do an open game. And we are going to do our version of Jeopardy as best as we can. No. I know what we'll do. I don't want to do Jeopardy because that's set up for 3 people. I'm off my game now. I hope so, Spock. Like I said, I don't know why it died. Like I said, it worked beautifully in practice. But it's almost like it had a mind of its own. All right, so we're going to go to a fallback. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we know this one works because we've used it before. I will tell you. Now, I don't know about the questions because I don't remember how many of these questions we've used before, but we're going to wing that. We have a 7-letter word. Your clue is government. Okay? Your clue for this one is government. And your 3 possible answers to your first question are Pauline, Princess, and Peach. So your 3 possible answers are Pauline, Princess, and Peach. What was the name of Mario's ape-nap girlfriend in the original Donkey Kong? What was the name of Mario's ape-nap girlfriend in the original Donkey Kong? Red says it was Pauline. Was it Pauline? It was Pauline. Nope, not Sire, Alfred. Just remember, if you're guessing the 4-letter word, all you have to do is type in that actual 4-letter word. You don't have to type anything else. But it is not Sire. Which would, because if you went K-C-I-R-E. Oh, wait. C for scam, I for wire, R for rave, and R for core would give you Sir, C-I-R-R. You take whatever letters you add, and you go right down the middle with them, and you read them from top to bottom. Mario Brothers jump. They admitted it was Mario. Yes, he was known as Jumpman, but they admitted he was Mario at some point down the road. I don't remember when, but I actually, because I thought about that as part of the problem, or part of the question. So I went back and double checked. All right, Red. Which letter would you like? So again, your clue is government. Is there a P in our phrase? There is one P. So, Red, do you know our mystery word? Like I said, guys, I really was looking forward to that's the question, and then it blew up. So after this, it'll be a debug session. All right. No guess. Our next 3 possible answers: mitochondria, ribosomes, or cytoplasm. Mitochondria, ribosomes, or cytoplasm. Which part of the human cell has its own DNA entirely independent of human DNA? Which part of the human cell has its own DNA that is entirely independent of human DNA? Red says ribosomes. No, it is not ribosomes. Red locked out. Which part of the human cell has its own DNA entirely independent of human DNA? Spock says it's mitochondria. It is mitochondria. And with that, Spock, which letter would you like? Nope, not work. If you guys are guessing at the 4-letter word, it's right above us. Give me a minute. And you are on Twitch. All you have to do is type in the 4-letter word. You don't have to put anything in front of it. No exclamation marks or anything of the sort. The bot will catch it once you get that word correct. Oh, no guess. Oh, well, it's Spock. We have to give him a little extra time because he's always a laggy. What part of the human cell, and he is going for the Y. Is there a Y in our word? No Y, and we have our first strike. 3 strikes, and then I basically start revealing letters at random. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next answer set. De large, de vrai, or de bill? De large, de vrai, or de bill? What was Alex's last name for the character portrayed by Malcolm McDowell in the Clockwork Orange film? Only 4 letters, Alfred. Nope, not word. Don't even put a question mark on it, Basilisk. The bot is very picky. It just wants to see the 4 letters in one word going across. Deprive is not up there, CSJ. You just put in the word, no question marks. Red says it is de vrai. Is it de vrai? No. Alfred says it's de bill. No, it was de large. It was de large. There you go. That's all you have to do. The bot will catch it if it's the right word. And with that, the host chooses the next letter off the board, and he always automatically chooses a strike letter. And we go for the next answer set. Cherry Bomb, Pan American, or Flyer? So your choices are Cherry Bomb, Pan American, and Flyer. Packard had introduced its first sports car in 1952 under what model name? Packard introduced its first sports car in 1952 under what model name? Did they call it the Cherry Bomb, the Pan American, or the Flyer? Red says they called it the Flyer. Did they call it the Flyer? No. Did they call it? Russ says they called it the Cherry Bomb. Did they call it the Cherry Bomb? No, they called it the Pan American. It was the Packard Pan American. It wasn't that good looking of a sports car. I've seen the photo of it because when I was doing the research for this, picture something that looks like an extended Beetle, I guess is the best way I know how to describe it. It is not a good looking sports car. And with that, the host chooses the 3rd strike of the board. All right. Boring. What? All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I basically reveal the letters one at a time. Whoever can come up with it from the letters on the board. Oh, okay. I got you now. Was it like the Homer? No, it was not like the Homer because the Homer had the 2 bubbles. So with that, we're going to start with the G. I have thought about picking that up for a prize, Red, but I just never did. The A. So again, your clue is government. The E. The O. The S. It is postage. It is indeed postage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next word on the board. And your clue for this is communication. That is your clue for this one, is communication. And your first three answers for this question are as follows. Geritol, Alka-Seltzer, and Metamucil. Geritol, Alka-Seltzer, and Metamucil. Name the product which was the longtime sponsor of the Quiz Kids on radio. Yes, you did, Russ. I just haven't marked it down because we're doing this open, so I'm going to keep it in my head. If I was doing it, I would give you 50. Oh, it gave you 200. It should have given 50. Oh, that's right, because I got to do it by computer settings, so. Alfred says Metamucil. Was it Metamucil? No. Red says it was Alka-Seltzer. Was it Alka-Seltzer? It was. That one shocked me. I thought it was Geritol. And the reason I thought it was Geritol is because Geritol sponsored a lot of quiz shows on the radio and the TV. They were the sponsor of 21 before the... Let's just say Geritol was supposedly behind part of the quiz scandals. Red says, let's go with an R. There is one R in slot number 4, Red. Do you know what our word is? But guys and girls, for those of you that are here, I'd like to welcome you to the Listwitch Show. We're doing kind of a fallback because my That's the Question game. Nope, it is not postage. Because my originally planned game just kind of blew up. And I am going to be doing a after stream to try to get it fixed. So if you guys want to watch, you guys will actually see me programming it, debugging it, and getting a few things fixed in it, I hope. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next question, or the next three answers. Unitarianism, Episcopalian, Eastern Orthodox. Unitarianism, Episcopalian, and Eastern Orthodox. For those of you guys that have never seen the show before, up at the top we have the 4-letter word. And for some reason my webcam did not come back on. There we go. We have the 4-letter word at the top. Each letter is, or each word going across is missing one letter. If you put those 4 letters in order as it goes from top to bottom, it gives you another 4-letter word. That is the word that our bot is looking for. James Pike was a bishop of this religion when he wrote The Other Side about his attempts to talk to his dead son. Alfred says it's Eastern Orthodox. Is it Eastern Orthodox? No, it is not. Rusnak says it is Episcopalian. It is Episcopalian. James Pike was an Episcopalian preacher, pastor. I don't remember what term they use. And basically his religion shunned him over his attempts to talk about to his dead son. But But yeah, for those of you that are here, Alfred, I want to thank you for dropping by. Basilius, I greatly appreciate it. Basically, what we do is we do TV game shows, and we kind of adapt them. In this case tonight, it's a little off because I'm doing a fallback, so to speak, because my primary game just kind of blew up. Scam artist. No, he was a legitimate Orthodox or ordained Episcopalian priest or bishop. But like I said, the Episcopalian shunned him a little bit because he tried to talk to his dead son. Like I said, I know there's a book about it. I haven't ever read it other than his. And I can't think of the name of it now. But they called him a scam artist too. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Red. I totally forgot about that. Well, we got to get them. They got to follow first. That's always a requirement. And I missed Quackster earlier. I did miss Quackster earlier. All right, Resnack. So, which letter would you like to try? But yeah, if you guys have like a favorite game show, we try to do it. Resnack is basically I start them and then he cleans them up and definitely. Oh, we got an S right at the beginning. So Resnack, again, the word or the clue is communication. But yeah, if you guys have like a favorite game show, whether it's American, English, Japanese, now I can't do Survivor or The Mole. I can kind of work on a dog eat dog now that I've seen an example, but I'm kind of putting that one off because that's going to take me a lot of work to do. But yeah, guys, if you guys haven't seen Resnack's, you are at 300, Russ. I gave you the points on that one. Yeah, I definitely added the points for you on that one already. Because I got a little notification. You'll see it. You guys will see it over on the left. Yeah, right. Wipeout or Ninja. I will leave those to John. John has more luck with those kind of creations. And I do have a Wipeout, just not the total Wipeout. But yeah, like I was saying, if you guys have a favorite game show, and it doesn't matter where it's from in the world, if we can make a variation of it, we'll try. Like I said, we have 100+ variants that we go through. All right, Russ. No guess on the word? All right, so your next 3 answers. Demones, Psyche, or Oranios. I know this is a Greek question. It's going to kill me. Demones, Psyche, or Oranios? In Greek mythology. Yeah, it's slowing down a little. Well, actually, it's getting better. In Greek mythology, who was the personification of the human soul? Demones, and Red says Psyche. It was Psyche. All right, Red. Which letter would you like? And again, the clue is communication. And red is going to go for the T. Oh, and we have taken out the red square, red. Which means if you can give it to me now, the computer will give you double points. Hat time? All right, hat time. Ow! And I just ran over my foot. I'm going to go Gilligan tonight. Ow, I just ran over my foot. That hurt. Oh, that was painful. Oh. Ooh. Guys, never, always be careful when you do that. I just put on the Gilligan. All right. Resnick doesn't like Gilligan. We will go with Batman. Ow. Ow. God, that was painful. All right, Red. We are needing your guess for this word. Nope, it is not SmartLink. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next three answers. Royal Troon, St. Andrews, or Turnberry. Royal Troon, St. Andrews, or Turnberry. At which venue did Greg Norman win his first British Open? At which venue did Greg Norman, the Great White Shark, win his first British Open? Now, you guys will see, like, some of my questions are a little more obscure than normal trivia sites. But I'll say 90% of my games, with the exception... You do seem mad about... Dude, I got a ton of them around here. Red says St. Andrews. No. Rusnak said Turnberry. It was Turnberry. But you guys will see that I have a lot more kind of obscure-ish trivia than a lot of other players. But most of mine are typically multiple choice. Some exceptions are Split Second, Jeopardy, Blockbusters, but most every other game I do, or most of them that I do, are always multiple choice, because I have these questions that aren't as clear cut as a lot of others. Now, if you were a fan of golf, you probably knew where Greg Norman won his first British Open. We have 1V on the board for you, Russ. And again, the clue is communication. Snort Coke. Nope, not Snort Coke. If it were Snort Coke, it'd be a lot less communication. Ladies and gentlemen, it is shortwave. And with that, Rusnak scores 1,000 points on the board. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next word. Yuck. Your clue is anatomy. Your clue is anatomy. And your first answer set is Lapland, Sivland, nope, not Cape, and Maryland. Lapland, Sivland, and Maryland. What is the name of the northern region that covers portions of Sweden, Norway, Finland, and Russia? What is the name of the northern region that covers portions of Sweden, Norway, Finland, and Russia? Is it Lapland, Sivland, or Merland? Alfred says it is Lapland. It is indeed Lapland. And with that, Alfred, we put you on our board. And you are officially our third and final scorer. All right. So again, the clue is anatomy. And that's a little bit of a stretch, but we'll go with it. So Alfred, you get to choose the letter you think is in the word. Now, if you get the first letter and you can get the word after, we extend it. Oh, did I misspell it? You know, Basilisk, I think you're the first person that pointed that out to me. I did misspell it. All right. And the O is in our word. So, Alfred, and I'm going to do the minute timer, even though I don't think you'll need it. You have a minute to make a guess. Oh, and I give you points for getting a letter in the word. I have to look, because for some reason, I keep thinking it's only one. Extra points for the grand. No. Because I am usually nice enough to forgive spelling, even on multiple choice. No bonus points. Because I know some people that if they do multiple choice, nope, not Stratoland. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next three answers. If you misspell a multiple choice, they won't give it to you. We have Romanian, Romansh, and German. What is the primary language of the nation of Moldova? What is the primary language of the nation of Moldova? I am mixing energy drinks and brandy. I am mixing Venom and brandy tonight. Because I just finished my Hennessy while I was working. Alfred says it is Romanian. Is it Romanian? It is. The primary language of Moldova, which is an actual country or region, is Romanian. All right, Alfred, which letter would you like to try? Now, for those of you that are asking why I do the letter choices, is because I used to do this game much like the TV show. Originally, I had it set up so it was strict. Ours are exclamation whammies. That's my tribute to Press Your Luck. One of the greatest game shows ever. And no, I do not mean Press Your Luck Whammy, the new version. All right, Alfred. Here, let me show you, Basilius. It is exclamation WHMMIES. There you go, just like Red showing you. And basically, our ranks are various TV hosts. Guy Smiley from Sesame Street is early in. Ah, look at that. It is Thyroidal. It is indeed Thyroidal. And there's a lot of points being made up on that one. 2,200 points. Just for getting Thyroidal. All right, guys. I think we got a player on our hands. Our next word. Give me a minute. I got to go make sure I know what this one means. Agriculture. Yeah, well, see, that's my problem is I love Peter DeMarkin. So Whammy was all right. I was not a fan of the double whammy, the goop and stuff. Game Show Network, because you got to think about it. This is on Game Show Network. And they made it a Nickelodeon game. If it had been just kids and Nickelodeon, I think it works great. But because it was adults, it detracted for me. All right, guys. So the clue is agriculture. And here are your first three clues. Asynchronous. Autonomous. Amitrophobic. Amyophobic. I said that wrong and I knew it. Amyotrophic. I can't say it right even though I know it. Amyotrophic. There we go. What does the A stand for in the wasting disease that took Lou Gehrig's life that is known as ALS or lateral sclerosis? What does the A stand for in the wasting disease that took Lou Gehrig's life that is known as ALS or blank lateral sclerosis? Rusnak says autonomous. No, it is not autonomous. It is more medical. No, are you talking about the character? Robustian. Alfred says it is asynchronous. No, it is amyotrophic. It is known as amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. So with that, nobody gets any letters. And the host picks... Let's get rid of the C. Whoop. Oh, see, I picked the wrong letter. Damn. All right, so I took out your... I took out the red, and I didn't mean to. Whoa, why'd you do... Wait. Why did it jump? It should not have jumped. Give me a minute. Nope. Get to the right slide, you dummy. It should not have jumped. All right. So with that, the next three answers. Skittles. M&M's, Reese's Pieces. This is an easy question. I'm going to tell you guys, I already know what the question is. What brand of candy began using the slogan, "Taste the Rainbow," during the 1990s? What brand of candy began using the slogan, "Taste the Rainbow," during the 1990s? The moment I saw what the first answer choice was, I knew what it was going to be. Red says it's Reese's Pieces. No, not Reese's Pieces. Resnick says it's Skittles. It is Skittles. Skittles, Taste the Rainbow. All right, Resnick. Which letter would you like? And again, the clue is agriculture. Skittles and basic. Oh boy. Save it for when we're doing the editing show. The category is agriculture. The category is agriculture. Nope, not called. And again, guys, do not forget the 4-letter word right up here is basically a 4-letter word that reads all those question marks from top to bottom. Each letter creates the appropriate word going across. So, for instance, if you thought it was circ, that would give you scam, whir, rave, and coke. 4 legitimate words. The bot is only looking for the word that goes right down the middle. Hey, Dub, how you doing tonight? And Rusnak says, K. So again, we are looking for a word relating to agriculture. But you guys will see this up here every episode. The moment somebody gets it, they automatically win a shot at our vault, which is one of our bigger prizes that we give away. The vault has ranged anything from Red. What have I sent you? Hey, G-Dub. Yes, it is late, isn't it? Actually, it's still early. I feel good starting it earlier than I did. Because when normally we don't start till 7 and I'm already exhausted. I actually started at 6:15 tonight. And I'm feeling like better than I ever have. All right, we have Alabama, South Carolina, and Mississippi. When he enrolled in college, Harvey Gantt ended segregation in this, the last holdout state. When he enrolled in college, Harvey Gantt ended segregation in this, the last holdout state. That's right, the Dan Aykroyd signed Crystal Skull. And I still want to buy for you guys the Alfred says Alabama. No, not Alabama. I still want to get that Lon Chaney Jr. signed robe or cape. Red says Mississippi. No, it is not Mississippi. It was South Carolina. South Carolina was the last state to segregate their colleges. And with that, we are going to remove the U. I want to say it was the University of South Carolina he attended, and it was the last state to segregate their universities. Mississippi was actually first. That was James Meredith. Alabama was a mess, and I want to say it was the University of Alabama. Was second or third? All right, guys, your next three answers. American, Canadian, Australian. American, Canadian, Australian. Bishop John Newman. Yeah, desegregate. Thank you, Spot. Bishop John Newman was the first what to be named a Roman Catholic saint? Was he the first American, the first Canadian, or the first Australian to be named a Roman Catholic saint? Red says Canadian. No, not Canadian. Alfred says Australian. Becky, what's good, my friend? How are you doing? How is your city growing? John Newman was the first ever American to be named a Roman Catholic saint. And with that, the host is going to remove the F. Strike number 2. All right, guys, your next answer set. Dragon, tree, eagle. Dragon, tree, and eagle. The countries of Wales and Bhutan are the only two countries to have what emblem on their flags? Officially, he was American when they sainted him. Officially, he was American when they sainted him. You could argue he was Bohemian American, I guess. Alfred says dragon. It is the dragon. Wales and Bhutan are the only two to have a dragon on it, but I think there's a couple of others that have mythical creatures on them, which is one of those questions I want to look up and write one day. I want to say there's a... what's the one I'm thinking of? A griffin on somebody's. I want to say there's a griffin on somebody's. All right, Alfred says the H. And we have one H on the board. Gives you another 100 points, Alfred. We are looking for a word relating to agriculture. If you got it, go for it. Yeah, I want to say there's one that's got a griffin on it, but I'm not sure. It is a hayrick. It is indeed a hayrick. And basically a hayrick is basically another word for haystack. That's all it is. That's what I thought it was, but I wasn't sure when the word popped up. That's why I had to go take a look. A hayrick is just basically another word for haystack. Very nicely done, Alfred. Alfred stretching his lead out. All right, I think we got time for one more. Because like I said, I do want to do my coding stream or my repair stream. Give me a minute. I've got a really bad clue I could do for this. I got a really bad clue I can do for this, and I think I want to use it. All right, your clue is baseball. Okay. Your clue for this last one is baseball. And you guys are going to shoot me for the clue. Is it the roll balls? Well, those are hay rolls. I think. I'm trying to remember what the term is for. It's been so long since I've done farm work. Yep, baseball is the clue. And you guys are going to hate me when you find out why it's the clue. All right, so here are your next three answers. Samurai, Olympic, tidal way. Samurai, Olympic, and tidal way. What was the name of the planned U.S. operation that was designed for a land invasion of Japan during World War II? Bales, thank you. Yeah, round hay bales. What was the name of the operation that was designed by the United States government for a land invasion of Japan in World War II? All right, Alfred says tidal wave. Is it tidal wave? No, it is not tidal wave. Red says it is Olympic. It is Olympic. All right, Red. Which letter would you like? The I is in slot number 6. All right, so the I is in slot number 6. Red, you want to take a guess at your word? But ladies and gentlemen, while Red is thinking his 8-letter word, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to the List Wits Game Show. We are a throwback to your favorite TV game shows from the 40s all the way up till today. We do variations on U.S. game shows, UK game shows, German, French, Australian, one Japanese one, one Dutch one, one Russian one. Because yes, officially, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and Russian Roulette came from Russia. And one from Argentina / Chile. I never remember which country it's from. All right, no guess from Red. And your next three choices, or your next three answers. Hello, Harley, Mr. J. How are you guys doing? How's short stuff? Albert, La Plata, or Massive? The highest peak in the Rocky Mountains is which mountain? How's short stuff doing? She giving you guys a hard time? So we are looking for Albert, La Plata, or Massive. But yeah, we've been doing this for 5 years. And I want to thank everybody that came in. For about 4.5 of those years, we have been giving away various prizes. And I actually have Brose's box right here, so I'll use Brose's box as the example. Brose actually won the illuminated Iron Man figure. Yeah, like I said, short stuff. He also won from Thunderbirds, the Thunderbird number 1. I think that's number 1. I can't tell in this light. Yeah, number 1. So those are actually going to Bros whenever I get a chance to go to the post office. And I basically give away prizes every episode. Basically, what we give away are nerdy collectibles, comics. I can even show you guys right off. These are some of our smalls. We have Star Trek figures, Hot Wheels, comic books, die-cast cars. Those are basically what we give away around here. We give away statues. As Red told you guys earlier, he actually got a Dan Aykroyd crystal vodka skull that was signed by Dan himself. All right, so let's see what we got before I forget the question. The highest peak in the Rocky Mountains is not La Plata. Red says it is Elbert. Is it Elbert? It is Elbert. So Red, which letter would you like? And basically, what we give away is basically stuff I go find at toy shows, toy fairs, flea markets. Some of the things are always smaller. Some of them are obviously larger. Like I said, I've got a couple of prizes around here that are worth a couple $100 that at some point will be given away. And there is no obligation to you guys. All you have to do to win is watch, play, win. Donations help, but we do not ask for them. Everything that comes out of my pocket, everything that I give out comes out of my pocket personally. And there is a D. All right, Red. The red letter has been revealed. The clue is baseball. But yeah, like I said, it's nerdy collectibles of various levels. There are always some smalls, there are always some larges, and there's no obligation to you. If you win, all you have to do is send me your mailing address, and I will get it to you at some point wherever you are in the world. Just ask Red and Show and Little French Lady and Trance. They're like my 4 big Canadian winners, and basically it does a number on me every time. Every time to ship them packages. All right, Red is going to pass. All right, your next 3 answers. Hypothalamus, glia, and cortex. Hypothalamus, glia, and cortex. The outer layer of the cerebrum, part of which is the forebrain, takes its name from the Latin word for bark. Oh, Spock hates it when I come up with sports questions. Spock's just basically, I'm sitting back, I'm not even going to get involved unless somebody just like leaves it open for you. But yeah, like I said, myself and my co-host tonight, who is Bumblebee, who hasn't been on camera much just because the camera he doesn't want to stay stood up. Resnack says, the hypothalamus. Is it the hypothalamus? No. Red says it's the cortex. Is it the cortex? It is the cortex. The cortex is the outer layer of the cerebrum and takes its name for bark. All right, Red, which letter would you like? But yeah, like I said, some of the small things we gave away, and he doesn't get given away. He's one of my co-hosts. That's Horny and Paul. And then I got a dozen of like stuffed animals that are basically my co-hosts that come out every so often. All right, Red going with B. And there is a B for you, Red. We are looking for a baseball term. Oh, Spock, you're going to be happy then we're not doing Jeopardy. I finally managed to put enough questions together so it would randomize the categories. And one board was literally It was literally a history category, I forget what else, and then 3 sports categories back to back to back. If you can get the trivia question, Basilis, you can guess at the word. Red is going to pass. All right, so the next answer set. Pacer, trotter, and racer. Pacer, trotter, and racer. What is the term given to mining gold dust from sand and gravel? What is the term given to mining gold dust from sand and gravel? And thank Time Magazine for this one. This one actually gave this one to me. Yeah, the moment you solve a question, one of the toss-up questions, Basilis says it's trotter. Is it trotter? No, it is not trotter. Rusnak said pacer. Is it pacer? It is the miners that would do the gold dust. They wouldn't go for the big hits. Were known as pacer miners. I have no idea why. Nope, it is pacer. I thought it was placer too. That's why I made the other 2 questions similar in the terms of the runnings. That's why I used trotter and racer to go with it. All right. Alfred says the H. And the H is at the very start. Oh, I goofed. Damn it. My bad. Rusnak, my apologies. I goofed. Give me a minute. I gotta fix that. Well, now you know where one of the extra letters are. Now you know where one of the extra letters are. Rusnak getting the A. All right, Rusnak. Rusnak beat you to the pacer word, Alfred. That was my fault. I do that on occasion where I'll lose track of who's actually the controller. And it's like I don't mean to. It is Hangbird. Unfortunately, Amazon off. Per mine, Alfred has got you as seconds, but it doesn't matter. Because like I said, this was going to be the last word of the evening. It is a hangbird. And for those of you guys that don't know, the reason I chose the term baseball for this is because a hangbird is a Baltimore Oriole. It is specifically a Baltimore Oriole that is on a nest in the branch in a tree. But, like I said, that was the last word of the game. And with that, Alfred, congratulations, my friend. You survived by 500 points. So Alfred takes victory tonight. And with that, Alfred, as I just showed you guys, Alfred, you actually get to claim one of 2 prizes. Would you like what's behind? Yeah, I know. I told you guys you were going to groan at that one. I knew you guys would groan at that one. So, Alfred, would you like what is behind curtain number 1 or curtain number 2? And again, I will send this to you no charge, no obligations. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. It will take me a while to get some stuff out to you because I am so far behind on packaging or price sending out. I've got 3 boxes set up for Red alone that I've got to get out to him at some point. It just takes me forever to remember to do customs forms. All right, so you are going to get no strings attached. What is behind curtain number 2? And for you, Alfred, you get from Rick and Morty. You get Bird Person. So Bird Person is officially yours. Ta-da! There we go. So Bird Person will be coming your way. And what I always do, especially for first-time winners, is I got to make sure I put your name on it. Ta-da! There is Bird Person. Spot, the Baltimore Orioles are a baseball team. And the word hangbird came up. And my definition for hangbird is specifically a Baltimore Oriole in a nest in a tree. So there you go, Alfred. Bird Person is yours. Now, I will tell you if you are overseas, just to warn you, I pay postage and handling on my side. I do not pay the VAT taxes. So if you are overseas, if you're in England or Canada and they hit you with a VAT tax, I don't cover that. It's basically postage and handling on my end. All right, so Alfred, when you get a chance, send me your whisper. In Twitch is fine, or you can send me or you can send it by email to that. Whoop, wait a minute, let me get that right again. I can't type. There we go. Or if I can remember to get the website right when I put it in. There we go. There's a contact form on that site as well that will get the messages to me. But your best way to get it to me is whisper. Are there strings attached? No. There are no strings. Like I said, if your country charges you a VAT tax, I can't do anything on that. Because again, I don't know what the VAT taxes will be. I've only had one person ever been hit by them. And he just basically gave me a hard time saying I needed to pay his VAT taxes for it. And it was literally, I spent $70 to ship it to him. And then he said I owed $30 more so he could claim it. But the odds of a VAT tax are very, very few and far between. Like I said, I have shipped to England, I have shipped to Scotland, Ireland, Brussels, Australia, Canada a lot. There we go. Alfred of Wessex. And that is yours. Ta-da! But yeah, like I said, send me an email or a whisper, and I will put that all together for you. Bear with me, guys. Like I said, I've got a ton of stuff I've got to ship out. So, like I said, some people will have to bear with me as it's going to take longer for some than others. And like I said, tonight, after I do this, I'm gonna like log off, do it, and then I'm gonna go right into a second stream. Because I've got to repair my That's the Question code. I don't know what I did, but I blew it up today. And I am very, very mad at myself. I was ready for That's the Question, and it just croaked. So I gotta find my bugs, and that's what we will be doing next. But yeah, we will be back on Saturday. Like I said, I'm gonna aim again for an early start. I will be aiming for 6 o'clock to 6:15 to start. We'll start with the list, and then we will do a little bit of intermission, one-player games, and then we'll do our big game. And like I said, hopefully That's the Question will be on tap for Saturday. If not, it might be dual. I got to decide which one I'm going to go with. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, for myself, to all of you, hopefully y'all are all staying safe and locked up, safe and sound. We will definitely be back on Saturday. Tomorrow evening, make sure you guys go check out Liquid Courage, Smarty Pines Trivia, Broken Buzzer. Saturday afternoon at Bash, Royal Flush. I think Royal Flush is doing the semifinals of their countdown game. I think. I don't know what at Bash has on tap. But yeah, guys, like I said, there are a lot of very good trivia streamers out there. I can't even name them all. That put some serious effort into this. Me, I do this part-time. This is my part-time thing. I work for a living outside the trivia, outside the stream world. That's why I only do this 2 nights a week at the moment. It used to be 3. Because I get burnt out on a computer really fast after working at the office on computers all day. So we try to get this together. I want to thank Rusnak, who helps me put it together. A lot of these, he's helping me improve a lot of these visuals. Red, who is responsible for the quizzes you guys see right down here. Red, don't forget to send me a whisper so I can give you access to that folder. Please do not forget to follow. I'll give you guys a hint. If you're going to follow, don't do it off stream. I'm one of the few people that's going to say this to you because, and I didn't say this earlier, and I probably should have. If you follow, subscribe, renew during the game streams, you guys actually get a 1-player game all to yourself where you can win one of our small prizes. It could be Price is Right. It could be a trivia game. It could be a word game. It just all depends. Yep, that's what I'm going to give you, Red, is access to that folder. So yeah, so I will remember to do that right after this. So like I said, when you guys follow during the stream. And I'm not saying that to be selfish or anything, or to make it pop up for Twitter to notice. It's because when you guys do that, I give you guys one free shot at some 1-player game. Whether it's 1 versus 100, Winsanity, a Price is Right game, $1 Million Monopoly game, not $1 Million Monopoly, Monopoly Millionaires Club. I'm trying to think of what else is on my 1-player game list. Price is Right, obviously, is the big one. When you guys follow, you get that. Every time you sub or resub, you get that, providing we have time. No, I don't consider it gambling. I just consider if you were going to follow, you were going to do it anyway. This is my throwback to you guys for doing it. And again, like I said, and I say this, and it may sound like I'm saying it hypothetically or not ironically. We don't donate. We don't require donations, but if you guys want to, we appreciate it. Everything you guys donate goes back into the prize funds, so we can go buy more prizes for you. Or for the postage, so I can make sure I've got money to ship things out. Red, sometimes I wish I knew. Sometimes I wish I knew. So with that, guys, I am going to wrap it up here. I am going to be right back on here momentarily. We are going to be trying to fix my That's the Question game probably for about the next hour and a half. Hopefully. So if you pay attention to that one, you guys will see some of the early questions, some of the late questions, and so on and so forth. So you guys will have an advantage when the real show comes around. Yeah, I actually do that. I give you guys an extra edge when the real show comes around. But then I throw more questions in after we get it working. Just to make it a little harder. So with that, guys, let me see who is on real quick. I think LK may be on. Let me go look. Let me go take a look and see. Yes, he is. So with that, guys, we are going to send you guys over to Liquid Courage, who is probably close to wrapping up, I think. So with that, guys, we're going to wish each and every one of you a very good night. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Be kind to a stranger, because that stranger tomorrow may just become your best friend. Until then, guys, have a very good evening, and we will see y'all on Saturday.